If you are wanting to lose your first or your next 5 kilos, this is a video for you. So, first thing you need to know is there are roughly 3,500 calories in 1 pound of body fat. Okay, if you want to lose 1 pound a week, that means it's going to take you roughly 10 weeks. If you want to lose 2 pounds a week, then it will probably take you 5 weeks. However, what you need to know and understand, there's many moving parts and many moving factors to this in order for you to be successful. Obviously, what you do on a day-to-day basis is going to add up to whether you get the results that you want or not. So I'm just going to run you through my cheat sheet or my checklist. Okay, then I'm going to give you some more specifics and how to get it done. So number one is that you need to have a consistent amount of calorie intake. Okay, you need to be eating in a calorie deficit in order for you to lose weight. That's a simple fact. Okay, second thing, you need to have a good amount of protein in your diet in order for you to maintain the muscle mass for you to be lean and toned when the weight actually comes off. Third thing, you need to increase your activity output, meaning steps. Anything that you do outside of activity, outside of exercise, is going to be considered NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Okay, they all add up. In fact, calories that you burn through exercise are probably a lot less than you think, and the calories that you burn through activity, steps, etc., should be over the course of a week much higher. Okay. Um, Fourth thing is just a reminder is to make sure you have a regular sleep and wake cycle, and also to drink enough fluid, aka water, to make sure that you're hydrated. The better sleep that you can have, the better sleep pattern that you have, is going to regulate your hormones so that you don't get hungry, and you don't get snacky and picky and stuff like that. And also, if you're well hydrated, then the same reasons, it's going to increase your energy levels and also decrease your thirst levels, and also it's going to help you feel fuller for longer. Okay, and the fifth and final thing is going to be your workouts. You need to be exercising or doing some kind of workouts 3 to 5 times per week. Okay, some of these are necessities, some of them are not, but if you want the best results in the fastest time, then that is my 5-step checklist. Okay, so let's touch on each one of those points. You need to be in a calorie deficit in order for you to lose body fat. There's no getting around that. It doesn't matter what diet on the planet that you do, you may have done before. If they have worked, they only work because you're in a calorie deficit. That's a fact. There's no getting around that. Okay, so how does this work? All right, there's 3,500 calories in 1 pound of body fat. So if you want to lose 5 kilos, which is roughly 10 pounds, it should take you on average about 10 weeks. If you was to lose 2 pounds a week, then it would take you 5 weeks. Okay, some people are going to lose weight faster than others because of different factors, lifestyle factors, habits, etc. Okay, so this is just something, a little bit of prep for you to get your heads around. Some of you will take longer than others. All right, so the initial weight that you lose in the first couple of weeks may be faster. It may be slower for others. So just something for you to get your heads around. But if you plan on average to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, you'll be well on track to achieving your first or your next 5 kilos. And like I said, here's how you're going to do it. If you can, and I'm going to start with steps here. If you can, increase your steps or make sure that you get on average 10,000 steps per day. Why that magic number? You've probably heard that before. Because 10,000 steps a day has you burning on average about 500 calories. Okay, times that 500 calories by 7 days in a week gives you 3,500 calories. So that's 1 pound of body fat just from being active. Okay, so that's no exercise. That's just from being active. Yes, you might have to get off your backside. Yes, you might have to be more active. You might have to get up and go for a walk and do extra stuff. But you're going to have to put some effort in across the board, whatever it is that you're doing, in order for you to achieve the goals that you want. Okay, so a lot of people will start only with exercise. Now, Exercise is, of course, an important part of the process, but it has you burning very little calories when you look at it in the grand scheme of things. Most people burn on average 300 to 500 calories per training session, okay? But then they are very inconsistent with the amount of times that they train. Maybe they only train 3 times a week. Maybe they train 4, maybe they train 5, okay? So it's going to have a bit of a difference there. But the calorie tracker that you use for your workouts isn't necessarily the most accurate. The way that we can be more accurate is tracking the amount of steps that you do, and secondly is the amount of food and drink that you are consuming. It's much easier to track the food and drinks that you're consuming than it is to be accurate with the amount of calories that you're burning. So if we can put all those 3 things together, these are the non-negotiables really, is your food input, your exercise output, obviously the kind of workouts that you're doing, be consistent as possible. If you're doing 3, 4 or 5 workouts a week, try and make them as consistent as possible. Therefore, you know whether you need to change anything up or down in the future. Third thing is obviously the amount of steps that you're doing. They are the 3 important things. Obviously then getting adequate sleep, that's going to help you with energy levels and also hunger hormones, and the same for being well hydrated. That's going to help you feel fuller for longer. It's going to help you feel energized because you're not thirsty. A lot of people mistake hunger for thirst, dehydration. So I hope those tips help. If any of those are helpful, what you need to be doing is putting those 5 things together, being as consistent as possible. And if you need any help and support losing your first or your next 5 kilos, if you need somebody to put together a training plan for you, if you need somebody to help you with a meal plan, giving you the right amount of calories and macros, if you need somebody to help you navigate the weekends and social events better, then that is basically what I do for my clients, and how me and my clients are able to live a flexible, balanced lifestyle so that it doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't always feel like you're on a diet and you're always on and off the wagon. If you are on and off the wagon, it's a simple fix. If you feel like you're always dieting, again, it's a simple fix. We need to escape the idea and the mentality that you are on a diet, and we basically need to give you the tools and the education and the support to help you long term, so that you can enjoy a flexible, balanced lifestyle. It's pretty simple. Yes, we still need to do all of the things that I just said. Yes, you need to work out. Yes, you need to track your calories, and yes, you need to be getting as active as possible. And basically, I can put all that stuff together for you in a plan so that you know exactly what workouts that you should be doing, what exercises you should be doing. You shouldn't be going into a gym and winging what you're doing. You shouldn't be wondering, should you do this exercise or that exercise? Should you do cardio or weights? You should know, and you should have a plan, and that plan should be progressive over time. Therefore, you can be as consistent as possible. It's the same with your nutrition. You need to know the set amount of calories, the set amount of protein, carbs and fats. You need to know exactly the kind of foods that you should be eating, how much and when. It doesn't need to be super strict, it doesn't need to be super boring, but you need to have some kind of meal plan template. Again, that's the kind of thing that I help my clients with. You'll see people like myself and my clients still enjoying alcohol on a weekend, still enjoying a takeaway, still enjoying little snacks every single day, because they factor it into their diet. I factor it in for them so that it doesn't feel like a chore, so that it doesn't feel like they're actually even on a diet. So it's easier to stick to, therefore they can maintain and sustain their results. Third thing, obviously, I can help you with your lifestyle. Whether that's navigating weekends, birthdays, Christmas, holidays, nights out, date nights, etc. I factor all of that stuff in to help you to live the best possible way that you can, so that you can still achieve the goals and results that you want, but still enjoy your life, because that is what it's all about. If you'd like more information on that, make sure you drop me a message. We can arrange a chat, and we'll just discuss what it is that you're struggling with, what you need help with, and we can make a plan from there. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope that was helpful. Cheers. Bye bye.